Welcome to Cusack Park, Ennis, for the Clare 2017 Junior Football Championship Final between Naomh Eoin and Eire of Ennis. Naomh Eoin team, in goals John Keating, full back line Declan Canary, Conor Tevlin, Sean Bonfill. Half back line Douglas Lynch, Pag Gainey, Adrian Lynch. Midfield Conor Downs, Lorcan Lynch. Half forward line Owen Handrahan, Seamus Boland, Gavin Magnier. Full forward line Garrod Lynch, Michael Ledan, Niall Bonfill. Eire team, in goals Paddy Honan. Full back line Mark Collins, Ty McNamara, Rory Brennan. Half back line Cathal Lynch, Cathal Darcy, Ulton Shields. Midfield David Russell, Danny Griffin. Half forward line Fergal Brennan, Tom Keating, David Smith, and the full forward line Colin Reedy, Brian Shannon and Sean O'Mara. Now we're here in Cusack Park and it's just the Naomh Eoin team line up for the photograph. See the great Michael Ledan sitting down there, and Kieran Keating is selected on the team and the sub on the team is also there. Naomh Eoin just break now here. We're getting ready to go for the county final. The referee Fergal Gray is ready to throw in the ball. Naomh Eoin in their red jerseys playing left to right. Eire in their white jerseys playing right to left into the town end. Naomh Eoin playing into the little end in the first half. The ball is in and the game starts up. Ball breaks in the middle of the field. Eire onto the break. The midfielder for Eire there has the ball, David Russell. He breaking down the centre. Toe the hand once. 25 yards out in front of the goals. Chance for Eire. Takes a shot. Great save by the goalkeeper, John Keating from Naomh Eoin. Is that a free out? John has the ball. He walks out to the sideline. Kicks it out. The Eire corner forward has the ball. Comes across. No, the Naomh Eoin defence. Good stuff by Naomh Eoin. Win the ball. Ball across the field. Eire intercepted it. 45 yards out from the Naomh Eoin goals. Dangerous ball into the corner. The Eire corner forward has it. Toe the hand once. Is that Sean O'Mara? Looks up. Plays a hand pass inside. Eire keeping possession. 30 yards out from the goal. The far offside the field. The stand inside the field. A high ball inside, but gone to the left and wide. First chance of the game for Eire, but the ball was kicked to the left and wide. So again, it's a kick out to the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper John Keating in the early stages of the county final. So again, Naomh Eoin playing from left to right in the traditional red jerseys, and Eire playing the white jerseys from right to left into the town end. We have John Keating with the kick out. He's taking his time now. Important to settle down for Naomh Eoin. First time in the county final in 3 years. John Keating kicks the ball out. Good high ball out to the middle of the field. The ball goes up. Conor Down wins for the ball. Well, Eire again, number 9 for Eire gets the ball. Danny Griffin, great stuff in the middle of the field. Danny Griffin to the full forward there. Brian Shannon going through. Brian Shannon with a left foot kick and over the bar. First point of the game for Eire by Brian Shannon to full forward. Quick kick out by John Keating from Naomh. No, too fast. John was saying he had quick kick out, but the referee wasn't ready. So Eire 1 point, Naomh Eoin no score, and got a quick time check. Minute and a half gone in the final. Well won by Danny Griffin in the middle of the field for Eire. Won the kick out, put it into the full forward Brian Shannon, and he put it over the bar. So John Keating, the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper. Time to settle down again now. Is he going to go long or will he go short? Here comes John. Up he comes. Good kick out. Out to the middle of the field. Goes to the right hand side in front of the stand. Well won by the full back there. And the wing back for Lorcan Lynch for Naomh Eoin has the ball. Up along the stand. Held onto the ball. Toe the hand once. He's surrounded. Good stuff by Lorcan Lynch. Good ball across. See number 12 there for Naomh Eoin has the ball. Gavin Magnier. Middle of the field. Gavin Magnier. Good long ball into the corner. The ball breaks inside. Is that Michael Ledan has the ball? Or Garrod Lynch from Naomh Eoin? Garrod Lynch has the ball. Goes down over the ball. Garrod Lynch. Good stuff by Garrod Lynch. Plays it back to Niall Bonfill. Cuts inside his man. 21 yards out. Niall Bonfill takes a shot. High ball. Over the bar by Naomh Eoin. Equaliser score there by Niall Bonfill for Naomh Eoin. So 1 point each in the county junior final. Eire 1 point. Naomh Eoin 1 point. Quick time check. 2.5 minutes gone in the first half. First attack for Naomh Eoin and they got a score. So the sides are level. Very crucial in the early stages of the game. Both teams get an early score. Will lift their confidence. So it's 1 point each. We have the Eire goalkeeper Paddy Honan with the kick out. So what's he going to do? Will he go short? No. He's gone out to the middle of the field. The ball goes up in the middle of the field. And Paddy Russell and Danny Griffin Eire has the ball. Will caught in the middle of the field. Won his mark. Down to the wing forward for Eire has the ball. Said Eire, that Fergal Brennan. Looking up for keeping possession. Hand pass across to number 9 there again. Danny Griffin for Eire. Good stuff inside. Eire keeping possession. Toe the hand once. Eire working the ball up. To centre back for Eire there. Cathal Darcy. Puts the ball across to the far off corner. Eire keeping position, their white jerseys, looking up. Good ball inside to Fergal Darcy. He's surrounded. He's going to take a shot. Good stuff by the Naomh Eoin defenders. The ball breaks out to the corner forward for Eire there. Colin Reedy has the ball right in the far off corner of the field. What's he going to do? Hand pass inside, keeping possession. Eire keep good defending by Naomh Eoin, sending them in up. Good working. Eire keeping possession of the ball. Good stuff. He's at the number 11 there for Eire. Has the ball. Tom Keating walks the ball inside to number 9 again. Takes a shot. Number 9 there for Danny Griffin. Eire. He's surrounded. What's he going to do there? Free. Play on. The ball breaks. Free out to Naomh Eoin. Good stuff by the Naomh Eoin defence. They didn't commit a foul. Good stuff by the Naomh Eoin defence. Eire were keeping possession. So it's a free out to Naomh Eoin on their own 14-metre line. Quick time check. 4 minutes gone. It's 1 point each. Naomh Eoin 1 point. Eire 1 point. Naomh Eoin have the ball. The ball breaks up in the half-back line. Scrappy play. Eire have taken possession of the ball again. Number 6 there. Cathal Jarcy is the ball. Good position by Eire on the halfway line. Torahan once. He's taking his time. Real possession football to number 7 Ulton Shields. Back in his own half. Turns his man. Looks up inside. The all possession football for Eire. Torahan once. The whole play opens up in front of Ulton Shields. Good hand pass inside to the full forward for Naomh Eoin. Brian Shannon into the corner forward has the ball for Eire right near the sideline. What's he going to do with it? He turns around. He's looking for position. He's working the ball out to the corner forward. Brian Shannon. Left foot kick from Brian Shannon into John Keating. Well done by John Keating, the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper. Niall Bonfield back in his own half back, the full back line. Naomh Eoin working the ball up. Slow hand passing. Is that Niall Bonfield again? Number 15 there from Naomh Eoin. Absolutely is. Great stuff. Walks the ball up the field. Gavin Magner has the ball. It's a free out to Naomh Eoin on their own half-back line. Good work by Naomh Eoin. Good ball inside. We have a ball here. Is that number 7? Number 7, Adrian Lynch. Walking out down the middle of the field. 21 yards in front of the goal. Adrian Lynch. Back to Michael Adan. On his left foot. And turns onto his right foot. Michael turns around. Keep good position from Michael Adan. Good dummy by Michael Adan. Dummy solo Michael Adan. Good ball aside to Garrod Lynch with his left foot. Goes around his man. Garrod Lynch takes a shot. It's high, but it's gone to the left and wide. Pity missed there from Garrod Lynch. Well work by Michael Adan. Good possession into Garrod Lynch. We just kicked it wide. So we just a quick time check. 5.5 minutes gone. It's Naomh Eoin 1 point, Eire 1 point. The game is just starting to settle down. And the goalkeeper for Eire, Paddy Honan, with the kick out. Here he comes. Good high kick out to the middle of the field. Up they go. Conor Downs breaks the ball. It's a free to Eire. Just pushing the back there. The Eire midfielder won the ball. Free to Eire. Number 7 there for Eire is the ball. Ulton Shields. What's he going to do? His own half back there. He's looking up. Kicks the ball into the half forward line. Going to the stand. Well won by the Eire full forward there, Brian Shannon. Line ball to Naomh Eoin. The full back there for Naomh Eoin. Conor Tevlin wins that ball. Right here in front of the stand. Conor Tevlin. He's looking to go in long. Conor Tevlin. Good ball inside. The ball breaks inside to Garrod Lynch. Good dummy by Garrod Lynch. Goes down over. Good skill by Garrod Lynch. Picks the ball up. 21 out in front of the stand. Torahan once. He's looking up. Niall Bonfield has the ball. Cuts inside his man. Good stuff by Niall Bonfield. On his right foot. The whole play up in front of Niall Bonfield. What's he going to do? Good interception. The ball breaks inside. That Conor Downs has the ball from Naomh Eoin. Takes a hard belt to his shoulder. He goes out for a 45. A 45 to Naomh Eoin. Good stuff by Naomh Eoin forwards. Walk the ball inside. Keeping possession. And they've won a 45. So it's a 45 to Naomh Eoin. Quick time check. 7 minutes gone in the first half. County Junior A final. Naomh Eoin 1 point. Eire 1 point. And we have the midfielder for Naomh Eoin there. Larkin Lynch is going to take in this 45. Takes it quick. A good ball inside to number 10, Owen Handron. Owen handles the ball on his left foot. The ball breaks away from him back to number 5. Number 5 from Naomh Eoin has the ball. Douglas Lynch. Inside to Conor Downs. Right in the edge of the square. Conor turns around. Left foot by Conor Downs. And it looks just to the wide, right and left and wide. Unlucky there by Conor Downs. Good win of the ball. Good shot, but just drifted wide. So Naomh Eoin is slowly starting to get on top of the game. Again, repeated the scoreline. Naomh Eoin 1 point. Eire 1 point. The game is settling down now. Quick time check. We have 7.5 minutes gone. Naomh Eoin have won the last few attacks, but just kicked a few wides. But they're starting to get into the game. So the Eire goalkeeper, Paddy Honan, with the kick out. Up he comes. Good kick out to half forward line. The ball breaks inside. It's at lot number 5 there for Naomh Eoin. Douglas Lynch walks down the sun. Doug Lynch, 21 yards out in front of the goal. Douglas Lynch. Good stop by Douglas Lynch. Back to, is that Niall Bonfield again? And Niall Bonfield puts it over the bar. Second point for Naomh Eoin. Well done, Niall Bonfield. Straight from the kick out, Douglas Lynch won the ball, carried it forward, passed to Niall Bonfield, but 21 yards out, kicked it straight over the bar. So Naomh Eoin lead by 2 points to 1. Quick time check, 8.5 minutes gone in the first half. They've won 2 points, Eire 1 point. The goalkeeper for Eire, Paddy Honan, with the kick out. Guinea kicks out to the middle of the field. Up they go. The ball breaks again, and Naomh Eoin have it again. Is that number 9 there for Naomh Eoin? Has the ball. Conor Lachlan Lynch going straight down the centre. 21 yards out, Lachlan Lynch inside to Seamus Boland. Right shot. Goal for Naomh Eoin by Seamus Boland. What a goal by Seamus Boland. Right foot kick. Again, Lachlan Lynch won the ball in the middle of the field, burst down the centre, passed the ball to Seamus Boland, and with his right foot stuck in the corner of the net. Seamus Boland, showing all his experience, surrounded by 2 or 3 players, kept his cool and stuck in the corner of the net. A great goal for Naomh Eoin. So the score now is Naomh Eoin 1 goal and 2 points, Eire 1 point. As the Eire goal kicking ready, 9 minutes gone the first half. What a tonic in the county final for Naomh Eoin. Great score by Naomh Eoin, well won in the middle of the field. So now it's interesting, what will Eire do? Paddy Honan, he's lost the last 3 kickouts. What's he going to do? He's going to try to centre the field again. Up he goes. The ball. And number 5 there for Naomh Eoin has the ball, Douglas Lynch. And Douglas Lynch going straight down the field again. The whole play opened in front of him. Douglas Lynch, he loses the ball, intercept. Michael Dan has it. Good stuff by Michael Dan. He's surrounded. Oh, he loses the ball. Michael has it again. Plays it back. It's a free out. Touch the ball on the ground to the 45-metre line. Free out to Eire. Quick free by Eire. Eire have the ball. In their own half back line. The ball break. Intercepted by Conor Devlin to the own full back. What's he doing in the middle of the field? Well, he's winning the ball. And Gavin Magnier from Eire win the ball. Take a quick kick across the field. He's at the Peg Gainey, the centre back down the side to Michael Dan. The great Michael Dan, toe the hand once. 21 now, Michael Dan looks up, no, he's taking the ball. Wide for the cross. To Owen Handron, wins the ball. 21 yards out in front of the goals. Conor Downs, great chance of a score by Conor Downs, and Conor Downs puts it over the bar. What a score by Naomh Eoin. Naomh Eoin win the ball in the middle of the field, working it in, so the score is Naomh Eoin 1 goal and 3 points, Eire 1 point, and Eire now are under pressure. Quick time check. We have 10.5 minutes gone the first half. And Naomh Eoin are dominating midfield. They're bursting through with their half forwards and they're creating chances. Kick out by the Eire goalkeeper. Out to the middle of the field. The ball break. Well caught by the Naomh Eoin midfielder, or the Eire midfielder, Danny Griffin. Good ball across. Back to the wing back there for Eire, Cathal Lynch. Crossing the halfway line. Cathal Lynch, toe the hand once. Front of him, keeping possession of the ball. Cut inside his man. 45 yards out in front of the stand. He's across to the other Eire midfielder, has the ball, and David Russell. Good ball inside to the corner forward for Eire. He's at Sean O'Mara. He's surrounded. He's surrounded by Sean Bonfield. Sean O'Mara has the ball. Plays it back out to the corner flag. A high ball across the square. Dangerous ball. And Conor Devlin, the full back for Naomh Eoin, burst out with the ball. Well done by Conor Devlin. Good ball out to the middle of the field. Niall Bonfield in the middle of the field. Coming back. Great work by Niall Bonfield. Takes on his man. Cuts around him. Half a line. Niall Bonfield, toe the hand once. The whole play is open in front of him. Niall Bonfield is keeping going. What's he going to do? Hand passes across to Seamus Boland. Seamus Boland, 21 yards out in front of the goal, surrounded. He plays across to Michael Dan. Michael Dan has a chance. High ball, left by Dan. Over the bar by Michael Dan with his left foot. And Naomh Eoin have made a blistering start now in this half. Naomh Eoin 1 goal and 4 points. Eire 1 point. Quick time check. 11.5 minutes gone, and Naomh Eoin have really gotten top. They're leading now by 7 points to 1. 1 goal and 4 to a point. And Naomh Eoin are on top all over the field. So it's the Eire goalkeeper with the kick out. Again, kicks it along to the middle of the field. The ball breaks. Conor Downs breaks the ball. Conor Downs goes down. Gets the belt of his shot. Oh, hard tackle. Conor Downs is his partner, Lachlan Lynch. Good stuff by Lachlan Lynch. Loses the ball. It's the free to Eire on the halfway line. Just a foul there, but it's well done by Conor Lynch. Worked hard for the ball. We just lost position. So Eire have their own free in their own half back line. Ulton Shields, wing back. His own half back line. Kicks it across the field to the midfielder. Is that Danny Griffin for Eire? Good ball into the full forward line with Danny Griffin. And the corner back to and Peg Gainey has the ball. The captain in Naomh Eoin has the ball. Wins the ball in his own half back line. Kicks out the fell outside the field. Seamus Boland back in his own half back line. Wins the ball. Good possession. Gavin Magnier. Hand passes across. Wins the. Oh, Eire have intercepted it. Bad position there. Eire have the ball. The full forward Eire. Brian Shannon has the ball. Middle of the field. Keeps the position for Eire. The centre back for Eire has the ball. Cathal Darcy. Good ball out to the far off wing. Working the wing back there for Eire has the ball. Put a hand once. Looks up. Takes a shot. Right foot kick. Great score by Eire. The wing back there for Eire with that Cathal Lynch. Kicked the ball over the bar. Second point for Eire. So the score now is Naomh Eoin 1-4. Eire 2 points. And the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper John Keating with the kick out. Good score for Eire there. They wanted that score after Naomh Eoin scored a goal and 3 points in quick succession. Kick out for John Keating. Kicks it out. Go out to the middle of the field. The ball goes up. The ball breaks. Eire have it again. It's David Russell again. Good ball inside. Dangerous ball inside. The corner back. Is that Sean Bonfield? No, the ball's going to just beat him out over the sideline. A line ball to Naomh Eoin. He kicks it back to the goalkeeper. A dangerous thing to do, but the ball breaks inside and they won't have it anyway. Good stuff by Conor Tevlin, the fullback. This is a good stuff by Conor Tevlin. Past the 45-metre line. Cuts across his man. That's the number 9, Larkin Lynch has the ball. Looks up. Good ball inside to the half-forward line. Conor Downs wins the ball. 45 metres out. Cut inside his man, Conor Downs. Hand pass inside to Niall Bonfield. Good ball inside to Seamus Boland. 14 out. The ball breaks to Seamus Boland, but the goalie has it for Eire. Paddy Honan clears his lines. Intercepts it. Clears them. Good stuff by Paddy Honan. The ball breaks out here now. Eire has the ball on their own 45-metre line. Is this Ulton Shields has the ball. Good stuff by Ulton Shields. Number 9 for Eire, Danny Griffin. Pulled down with the free to Eire in the middle of the field. Danny Griffin is doing well. Is his own hand on a foul, a bit of a late tackle, a free to the number 9. Number 9 there is for Naomh Eoin is Larkin Lynch. Been spoken to Fergal Gray. What's he going to do? A bit of a high tackle. He's taking his name down the middle of the field. Didn't look much to me. He's given him a black card. Larkin Lynch has been sent off on a black card. It's going to be a huge loss to the Naomh Eoin team. Black card, dragged his man to the ground. So a quick ball inside to Eire. Is that Sean O'Mara? Number 15 Eire has the ball. Sean O'Mara, the experienced Sean O'Mara. Good ball inside to David Russell. Number 7 for Eire has the ball, Ulton Shields. But 40 yards out. The centre midfielder, number 9 there has the ball, Danny Griffin. Intercept by Owen Handel. Well done by Eire. 9 Bonfield back in his own half back line. Good stuff by Niall Bonfield. He's surrounded. Good ball inside. That's number 7. We'll see if Eire middle of the field. He has the ball for Naomh Eoin there. Ordrin Lynch. Ordrin Lynch has the ball. Good control by Ordrin Lynch. Back to Garrod Lynch. But 45 yards into Michael Ledan. Michael Ledan has space. 21 yards out in front of the goal. Michael Ledan, 30 yards out. 1-1. Champions goal. What a goal by Michael Ledan. Great skill by Michael Ledan with his right foot. Well won by Ordrin Lynch in the middle of the field. Walked inside to Garrod Lynch into Michael Ledan. Great skill and kicked the ball into the net. So a quick score check. They've won 2 goals and 4 points. Eire 2 points. Quick time check. 15 minutes gone. The Eire goalkeeper took the quick out, but I'm afraid he took it too quick. He has to take it again. So 15 minutes gone, the first half. Naomh Eoin with 2 goals and 4 points. Eire 2 points. Kick out for the Eire goalkeeper. The ball breaks inside the field. Conor Downs in the middle of the field. Straight down the centre, Conor Downs. What's he going to do in front of the goals? Left foot kick by Conor Downs. But he's gone to the left and wide. And there's no doubt Naomh Eoin are definitely dominating the middle of the field. They're winning all the kick-outs. They're getting their score. They're 1 or 2 wides kicked, but they're definitely in top. 2-4 to 2 points is a great lead after 15 minutes of the first half. Great start, a perfect start for Naomh Eoin in a county final. So now we just wait now. Now again, Naomh Eoin lost their midfielder, Larkin Lynch, their black car, so they'll have to be on someone to replace it, but he will be lost. But Naomh Eoin are on top in the so far. The ball breaks. Owen Handel wins the ball. Gavin Magner, it's a free into Naomh Eoin. Probably just maybe 45, 50 yards out. So it's a free. Gavin Magner, good quick ball inside. The ball breaks inside to Seamus Boland again. There's another chance to score. He's pulled down, he's dragged down. 21 metre free. This must be a yellow card or something. Seamus Boland win the ball. The referee is calling across the Eire player. I think there could be a card for Joe here. He's taking his name. He's dragged him down. Seamus Boland was bearing down on the goals. The full back for Eire, Ty McNamara, dragged him down. I think he didn't want to concede a goal. What will the referee do? He's taking his name. Black card for Ty McNamara. Second black card in the match. So it's a free 21 yards out in front of the goal. They rogue the full forward isn't too happy, Brian Shannon. I don't know what he's complaining about. A clear black card. And Garrod Lynch with his left foot, 21 yards out in front of the goals. Great chance of a score. Off his hand. Here's Garrod. 21 now, perfect for a left foot kicker. Here's Garrod. Good ball and tips it over the bar. Good score by Garrod Lynch. So the scoreline now is Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 2 points. 17.5 minutes gone in the first half. A player from each side have been black carded. So that'll balance out that in the black cards. So the Eire goalkeeper, Paddy Honan with the kick out. Naomh Eoin with a commanding lead by 2-5 to 2 points. Has substituted here. Number 19 is coming on there for Eire, Jamie Roach to replace the black card. The ball breaks in the middle of the field. Who has it again? Pat Foley came on for the black card for Naomh Eoin. The great Pat Foley, man who's won county championships. Niall Bonfield has the ball in the middle of the field, but across to Conor Downs. Good ball by Conor into the corner. Michael Ledan has it. Just breaks off. Unlucky there from Michael Ledan. A line ball to Eire. 21 yards down. Unlucky there. Good ball from Conor Downs into Michael Ledan. He just fumbled the ball, but that could happen to anyone. The wing back here has the ball now. Ulton Shields on his own half back in front, and he kicks the ball across the goal. Dangerous thing to do, but back to Ulton Shields he has it in front of the stand. Sells the dummy. Good ball inside. Eire broken up the field. Cuts it across the man. Is that a free? Number 2, the corner back there. Mark Collins, a free for Eire. Eire Og doing well now in that middle of the field. Big spin in the middle of the field. Number 20, another stuff for Eire Og is the ball. Paddy Guilfoyle up along the front of the stand. There's a push in the back. Wing back there for Naomh Eoin has the ball. Douglas Lynch wins the ball. Good stuff by Naomh Eoin. Front of the stand here. The ball is going to go over the side now. It's a free out. What's the referee doing? He's changed his mind. A free into Eire Og. Number 20 there. Paddy Guilfoyle takes a quick free into the corner. Eire Og attacking down the corner. Number 13 for Eire Og has the ball there. Colin Reedy. And the referee blows his whistle. It looks like it's a free into Eire Og. Right on the corner flag. Free into Eire Og. Again, Eire Og playing into the town end in the first half. What are they doing? They're going for a quick one. That's Sean O'Mara. He's going to take it free. It's right in the 30 metre line with a very narrow angle. This will be a great score if he gets it. If he goes direct, no, he goes short. Good ball inside. He's going for the return pass. He's up. Sean O'Mara with the ball. Walks inside. Good ball across by the full forward Brian Shannon. Good score. Is it over there? Good score by Eire Og. Brian Shannon took a quick return pass from Sean O'Mara and put it over the bar. Score is Naomh Eoin 2-5. Eire Og 3 points. John Keating with the kick out for Naomh Eoin. Kicks it out. Good ball to the middle of the field. Interesting. Well won by the centre back there and Cathal Darcy for Eire Og. Clearly won. Cathal Darcy walking up the field. Good ball inside to number 10 there for Eire Og. Fergal Brennan. 45 yards out. Keeping possession. And packed backward to the wing back there. Ulton Shields. Good ball by Ulton Shields. Number 10 there, Fergal Brennan. Cut inside his man. Fergal Brennan. Across to the corner forward has the ball for Eire Og. He's surrounded. He pulled his drag. It's a free end. He drew free. Number 13 for Eire Og. Colin Reedy was fouled. It's about 21 yards out to the left of the post. Sean O'Mara is going to come out to take it. Shoots Suter right footed kicker. Sean O'Mara will take it off his hand. About maybe 13-14 out. Sean O'Mara kicks it over the bar. Good score by Eire Og from a free. So a quick score check. Naomh Eoin 2-5. Eire Og 4 points. And a time check. 20 minutes gone in the first half. This is Naomh Eoin vs Eire Og in the County Junior A football final. What is the goalkeeper for Naomh Eoin? Is he going to go short? No, he's not. He's going to go long. Here he comes now. John Keating. Up for the ball. Good kick. Out to the far outside the field. The half back line. The ball breaks again. Pagini, the captain of Naomh Eoin, has it. Well done by Pagini. Back to Gavin Magner. Kicks the ball across the field to Conor Downs. Conor Downs has the ball. Plenty of room in front of Conor Downs, front of the stand. Cuts inside his marker. Good ball inside to Seamus Boland, right in the halfway line. Seamus Boland looks up. He's surrounded by 3 players. Keeps position. He's looking up. Throw the hand once. Good ball into the corner. Low ball into the corner. The ball breaks. What happens here in front of us? Ulton Shields wins it for Eire Og. Ulton Shields has it. Turns his man. Cuts inside. Good stop by Ulton Shields for Eire Og of the ball. The ball breaks. That's number 7 from Naomh Eoin has the ball. Ordrin Lynch. Well done. Seamus Boland is pulled to the ground. 45 metre line. Free into Naomh Eoin. Free into Seamus Boland. So number 13 there for Eire Og. Pulled in on Colin Reedy. So Seamus Boland won the free. So Conor Downs is going to take the free. And he's on 45 metres out without in front of the stand here. So I don't think he'll go for the score. He's going to try and keep it. Kicks it back, keep position. Owen Handon has the ball for Naomh Eoin. Across the field to the Aegis Pat Foley. Pat Foley's the ball, middle of the field. Left foot kick by Pat Foley, walking down the centre. He looks up. Good ball into the corner to Michael Ledan. Michael Ledan has the ball. Good turn by Michael Ledan. He's surrounded, looks up with his right foot, no, keeps position, sends the dummy, kicks the ball backwards. Wow, Michael Ledan, keeps position, great stuff, Michael Ledan. Looking for Patrick Foley. And the ball was intercepted, and Eire Og have it. Eire Og walk up the field, a free out, and Naomh Eoin lost possession of the ball there. And number 13 for Eire Og, Colin Reedy. Good ball into the half forward line. Eire Og and corner forward has the ball there in midfield. This is Brian Shannon, good number 20. Paddy Guilfoyle has the ball. He's surrounded by 3, 4, 5 players. He's pulled and he's dragged, and a free into Naomh Eoin. Or the Eire Og, sorry, free into Eire Og. We're talking about 30 metres out in front of the goals. Conor Tevlin pulled him. Paddy Guilfoyle has come on as a sub for Eire Og, and he definitely has made an impact. So the score is Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire Og 4 points, 22 minutes gone, and it's the full forward Brian Shannon with his left foot kick about 20 yards, maybe 25, 30 yards out with his left foot kick. Front of the goals, the referee's having to work with the corner back inside for Eire Og, or the Naomh Eoin, just getting to know him. So it's Brian Shannon, his left foot kicker, straight, fairly central in front of the goals. Chance of a score for Eire Og. Here comes Brian Shannon, taking his time now, just waiting for permission. I think there's a sub coming on, he's just waiting now. The referee blows his whistle. Here comes Brian Shannon, left foot kick. It looks good, or is it? Gone to the left and wide. A miss there by Eire Og, great chance of a score there. So again, just to repeat, the score is Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire Og 4 points. and we have 23 and a half minutes gone. They won't take a quick kick out. The ball breaks to again. He's the ball. He doesn't lose the ball. Who's this? This is number 7 here for Naomh. It's Eoin Lynch is the ball. Good stuff by Eoin. He's pulled. He's dragged. Gavin Magna. The ball breaks. Play on. No free. They're over the ball. Brian Shannon again, the full forward. So good ball inside by Brian Shannon. Dangerous ball inside. Is it the corner forward? Is that Sean O'Mara's ball? Left foot kick by Sean. Oh, poor kick by Sean O'Mara. The goalie John Keating has it. Conor Tevin, the full back for Naomh Eoin is the ball. He's surrounded. He's under pressure. Gets across his own goal. It's a dangerous thing to do, but gets away with it. Good coolness by Naomh Eoin. Poor ball up with there's number 7 again. Naomh Eoin. Eoin Lynch is the ball. His own half back line. He loses. Well done by a rogue. Pushing it back. It's a line ball to Naomh Eoin. Maybe about 21 yards out in the far side of the field. And the Naomh Eoin supporters in the stand are encouraging their players. That's Lorcan Lynch or Eoin Lynch. He's looking. He's known to look there. Is he going to go backwards? Takes a shot. Conor Tevin, the full back. Back again to Douglas Lynch. Surrounded. He's under pressure by Eire. Eire put on fierce pressure on him. The ball breaks across. Is that Declan Canary is the ball? Conor Tevin, dangerous ball across. Sean Bonfield is surrounded. Well done by Sean Bonfield. Out, hand pass out to Conor Downs. 45 yards out. Conor has a bit of space. Coming to the halfway line. Throw the hand once. Throw the hand twice. He looks up. Straight to his men. Goes across his man. Good ball inside to Seamus Boland. Quick ball by Seamus Boland inside. Well won by the Eire full back. Based up with the Eire full back. Out to number 13 there. Colin Reedy. And Eire come back into the game. Colin Reedy is the ball. 45 yards off from the Naomh Eoin goal. Fairly simple. No one coming towards him. Someone has to tackle him. Colin Reedy. He's pulled. He's dragged. Peg Gainey wins the ball. No, Colin Reedy will have it. It's a free out. Colin Reedy touched the ball on the ground. It's a free out to Naomh Eoin. So Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 4 points. We have no score now for a few minutes, but the game is really getting going well. Peg Gainey, Naomh Eoin captain, front of the stand, gets the belt to the shoulder. He's okay. And that David Russell for Eire in the middle field wins the ball to midfield partner Danny Griffin. 45 yards out, Danny Griffin. Good ball inside. We have the corner forward on the substitute number 17. Over the bar, number 17 there for Eire, Gary Walsh. Good score by Eire. And Eire are coming back into the game slowly but surely. Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 5 points. We have 25 minutes gone in the first half. After doing 2 early goals by Naomh Eoin, Eire are slowly working their way back from frees and from play and have now down to a 6-point deficit. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 5 points. Now we have John Keating. Up he comes. No, hold on. He's told to wait. The referee is not happy. The referee is not happy. He might have a bit of paperwork to do. So John Keating just waiting. He can't kick the ball out until the referee is ready. Again, a quick time check with a chance. 26 minutes gone in the first half. Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 5 points. And here's John Keating. Now he's ready to go. Here comes John Keating. Kicks it. Out to the middle of the field. Good high ball. Conor Downs was up for the ball. The ball breaks. And again, number 20, Paddy Guilfoyle, wins the mark, plays on. Good stuff by Paddy Guilfoyle. He looks up. Good ball inside. Is that Sean O'Mara? No. Good turn. Good stuff by Eire. Number 15, Sean O'Mara. He's pulled. Pushed. Free in. Pushing the back. Sean O'Mara won the ball. And there's no doubt the substitute for Eire, Paddy Guilfoyle, has made a huge difference in the middle of the field. He's winning possession. Inside to Sean O'Mara. Pushing the back. And a 13-metre free for Sean O'Mara right in front of the goals. Slightly to the left. And I'd fancy him to score this. He comes and he tips it over the bar. Good free by Sean O'Mara. And once again, Eire knocking down the lead from frees and from play. Eire starting to dominate the middle of the field. The substitute Paddy Guilfoyle has made a huge impression. So as the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper, John Keating. Here he comes. Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 6 points. Out to the far outside to the wing. Low enough kick. The ball breaks and Eire have it again. Another free in. Again, Eire taking a quick free. The ball works inside. The chance to score. Right inside. He pulled his drag. Takes a shot. High ball inside. Another score there. Another score from Eire. I think there was a Colin Reedy got the score. So Eire have another score got. So now the score is Naomh Eoin 2-5. Eire 7 points. And slowly but surely Eire are coming back into the game. The goalkeeper's having to work with the number 7 there for Naomh Eoin, Eoin Lynch, and the full forward Brian Shannon, but I just having a quick word. Nothing too much in it. He's a number 12, Gavin Magna, is down with an injury. So a time check, 28 minutes gone in the first half. Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 7 points. And Naomh Eoin had a commanding lead early in the half, but Eire has scored the last 4 scores. They're starting to eat into the lead, and now there's only a 5-point gap. So Gavin Magna is down, just got a slight touch of cramp. I said Gavin will be alright. Up he comes, good work with the physio, he runs away. So we're ready to go again, and Eire can really come back into this game. So the goalkeeper again, John Keating. A few substitutes, the number 17 there for Eire, Gary Walsh, and the number 20, Paddy Guilfoyle for Eire, have made a huge impact since they came into the game. Here comes John Keating. Good kick up with John Keating. Out to the front of the stand. Is Conor Downs under it? And the ball breaks again. The number 5 there for Naomh Eoin is the ball. Douglas Lynch. Cross inside to Niall Bonfill. 45 yards down the centre. Niall Bonfill is pulled. Keeps position. He slips. Lost his position. Hits the ball back. Per Foley touched the ball on the ground. Unlucky by Patrick Foley. It's a free to... It was Per Gainey, the captain. Sorry, Patrick Foley. It was Per Gainey, the captain. So it's a free out to Naomh Eoin. And Eire maybe just before the half line, maybe 55 yards out. This is the corner back there for Eire, Rory Brennan across the field. And this is Paddy Guilfoyle in front of the stand again, number 20. Cussing across his man, great stuff by Paddy Guilfoyle. Burst past the man, he burst past Conor Downs. Conor Downs can't get near him. Paddy Guilfoyle, he's surrounded, he's keeping possession, good stuff. Inside the ball to Brian Walsh. The ball, good defending by Per Gainey, the Naomh Eoin captain. Per Gainey wins the ball by Eire across. Dangerous ball across the goal. Well defended by Patrick Foley. Shows his experience, knocks the ball away. Good stuff by Patrick Foley. A dangerous ball in front of the goals. Eire on the break. Is that Niall Bonfill? Middle of the field, keeps it, he looks up. He's surrounded by 3 or 4 players, keeping possession. Good stuff by Niall Bonfill. Hand passes back to Seamus Boland back in his own half back line. Seamus Boland, throw the hand once, keeping possession, looking up, cut inside his man. He's surrounded and he loses the ball. It's a half-time, whistle. So the half-time score is Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 7 points. And Eire have definitely come into the game in the second half. Naomh Eoin after their early start. So the half-time whistle in the County Junior A football final. Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 7 points. Naomh Eoin the red jerseys, Eire in the white jerseys. Naomh Eoin will play into the town in the second half. The referee is ready to go, and the ball is in and the second half starts. Conor Downs wins it. Gavin Magner in the middle of the field for Naomh Eoin. Good ball by Gavin. Looking up. Throw the hand once. He bursts down the centre. The whole play opened in front of Gavin Magner. Hand pass side to Seamus Boland. Seamus Boland looks up. Is he going to take a shot? Tells the dummy. Seamus Boland. Good ball. Oh, intercepted. Well won. Intercepted by the Eire defence. Oh, look at there for Seamus Boland. There was a chance of the score. Eire are winning the ball up now. Eire win back has the ball. He's still going. Eire win back there. Number 5, Carl Lynch. No one on him. He's still going. Eire the full into the field. Good ball inside. Is that the number 17 for Eire? Good ball inside to Sean O'Mara. I think it's Sean O'Mara takes the right foot kick. He looks dangerous ball. And a good start by Eire at the start of the second half. Good start by Eire. Won the kick out. Walked it in. The Naomh Eoin defence was a bit slack there to let him walk up the field. So the score now is Naomh Eoin 2-5. Eire 8 points. So now important now that Naomh Eoin get back into the game and start the second half. John Keating. Here he comes. Kick out. Just the early stage of the second half. County Junior A final, Naomh Eoin versus Eire. Ball to the middle of the field. Gavin Magner gets his hand it. Is that Per Gainey, the captain of Naomh Eoin, has the ball. Good ball inside to the wing back there, Odrin Lynch. Good stop by Odrin Lynch. Surrounded by 2 or 3 players. Good hand pass inside to Seamus Boland. 30 yards out from the goals. Seamus Boland looks up, takes a shot by Seamus Boland, and he's kicked it to the right and wide. Chance of a score there from Seamus Boland, but unfortunately kicked it to the right and wide. So again, just the scoreline, Naomh Eoin 2-5, Eire 8 points. Just over a minute gone to start of the second half. The Eire goalkeeper, Paddy Honan. Good kick out. Paddy Honan kicks it. High kick, top of the toe job. Up to the field. Conor Down breaks the ball, but the big midfielder for Naomh Eoin, Danny Griffin, having a great game for Eire. Plays on, wins the mark, plays on. Puts it inside. Is that the number 13 for Eire? Has the ball there, and Colin Reedy, good ball inside. To Colin Walsh has the ball, number 17. A dangerous ball across to Brian Shannon, the full forward, and Per Gainey, the ball breaks. Brian Shannon has the ball, he wins it. The ball breaks, he's surrounded. The ball breaks out, Paddy Guilfoyle, number 20. The Eire fell out into the far outside the field. Out of the corner flag. Good ball inside to Brian Shannon. Chance to score, putting him from the wing. Puts it across his man, Conor Devlin. He's pulled, he's dragged, and it's a free in. Referee played advantage. Brian Shannon won the ball. He got a pull of the jersey, so it's a free into Eire. It's 13 metres out to the right, to the left of the goals. Should suit a right for the kicker. Another chance of a score for Eire. And Eire are picking away these scores. Sean O'Mara is going to take in the free. It's a tight angle, but it should suit a right for the kicker on the 30-metre line. Sean O'Meara is normally very accurate, so we'll just have to wait and see. Here he comes, kicks, off the post, interception, the ball breaks. Eire have the ball again inside. He's put free in again. The substitute for Eire there, number 17, Gary Walsh won the ball, went in a bit of a high tackle, and this free now is definitely way more scoreable. He's 21 yards out, straight in front of the goals, and Sean O'Meara. This angle should suit him. Sean O'Meara tips it over the bar, and another score for Eire. And Eire have got the first 2 points of the second half. So it's Naomh 2-5, Eire 9 points. It's only a 2-point game. And Eire have made a great start to the second half now. It's vitally important now that Naomh get back into the game and get a score. So John Keating, Naomh goalkeeper. Up he comes. Out to the far offside the field. Good ball. Gavin Magner breaks the ball. Peg Ganey, the centre back. Well won by Peg Ganey. Well won. Takes the hard belt to his shoulder. He's okay. And cross to number 5 there, Douglas Lynch. Good ball inside to Conor Downs. Conor Downs has the ball. Plays back to Garrod Lynch with his left out. Sell the dummy. Sell the second dummy. But he loses the ball. He's sell too many dummies. He loses the ball. But Conor Downs wins it back. Conor Downs pulled, he's dragged, he's free in. Well won by Conor Downs. Got surrounded by 3 or 4 players. It's just outside the D on the right hand side of the goals. And Garrod Lynch, I say, will suit him, a left-footed kicker. Well won by Conor Downs, good stuff by Garrod Lynch. So now Garrod Lynch trying to answer the scores that Eire got at the start of the second half. Garrod Lynch, corner forward for Naomh. Silence here now, we'll wait to see what Garrod will do. Up he comes, his left foot, Kitog. Garrod kicks it. And he kicks it wide. Wide on the right hand side of the field. Kicked it wide in his own half of the field, or own side of the field. So Naomh have another wide ball. So the score is again Naomh 2-5, Eire 9 points. Just 4 minutes gone in the second half. And number 22, a sub for Naomh, Conor Magner is into the field, inside the full forward line. Conor Magner is into the field, in corner forward. So the Eire goalkeeper Paddy Horn now just waiting for permission from the referee to blow the whistle to play on. So we have Conor Magner is a sub in for Naomh in corner forward. Here comes Eire goalkeeper, Paddy Horn. Kicks the ball out. In the field, it breaks. Is that Niall Bonfield burst through? Good ball across the field to Garrod Lynch. Left foot keeper Garrod Lynch. Is that a score? Over the bar. Good score from Garrod Lynch. First score of the second half by Garrod Lynch. So it's Naomh 2-6, Eire 9 points. And a vital score there for Naomh to answer the scores got by Eire earlier on. So a kick out again by the Eire goalkeeper. Out to the middle of the field. Conor Downs is up, breaks the ball, punches the ball inside. Michael Dan's out for it. Will Michael win it? He doesn't. The centre back for Eire has the Cathal Darcy wins the ball. Puts across his own goal. It's a Seamus goal and fouls him. It's a free out for 21 yards out in front of the goals. Cathal Darcy. He takes the quick kick out. Play on. There's Paddy Griffin, the Eire midfielder. Burst past Conor Magner. Good ball inside. Eire from the guys out in front. Number 10 there for Eire, Fergal Brennan. 21 yards out. Dangerous ball. Eire have it. He's surrounded. What's he going to do? Over-carrying the ball. Good defence by Naomh. It's a free out for Naomh. Just on the edge of the D. A free out to Naomh. Over-carrying the ball. And the ball's going to move forward, is it? Good defence by Naomh. And he won't take a quick free. Play on. It's a cornerback and Declan Canary is the ball. Up in the half-forward line. Good ball inside to Seamus Boland. Seamus Boland looks up. Takes a solo. Takes on his man. Shoves his man out of the way. Great stop by Seamus Boland. Looks up. Takes a good shot by Seamus Boland. But unfortunately he pulled it to the left and wide. So Naomh have just kicked a few wide, but they're starting to get on top again. So the score is Naomh 2-6, Eire 9 points, early stages of the second half, 6.5 minutes gone. So the Eire goalkeeper kicks it out to the far offside the field, the far off stand. Well won by Eire, good stuff by Conor Downs, in with the booze, unlucky, win for the ball, wasn't a dirty tackle, just win for the ball, but the referee pulled him. So it's a free to Eire. The ball breaks in the middle of the field. Then Paddy Guilfoyle again wins it for Eire. Substitute in the first half. Across to the midfielder, Danny Griffin. Oh, Danny spills the ball, he loses it. Declan Canary's there. The ball breaks again to Eire, again has the ball. 45 was out in front, far outside the field. Side to Danny Griffin. Big man, he takes a shot. Right foot kick by Danny Griffin. Gone over the bar. Good score by Eire, but the midfielder Danny Griffin. So now the score is Naomh 2-6, Eire 10 points. And Eire can really start to well in the second half. 2-6, 10 points, 2-point game. Vital down for Naomh to try and respond to that, to have a 2-point lead in the Junior A 2017 Clare Junior A football final. Naomh goalkeeper John Keating kicks it out to the far offside the field. The ball breaks again. Again, he doesn't. Then Eire Connor, that number 7 for Eire is the ball. That Ulton Shields is the ball. He looks up. Good ball inside to Danny Griffin again. Got the last score of Danny Griffin. Surrounded by 3 or 4 players. Good kick the ball across. Intercepted by the Naomh Eoin. Wing back Odin Lynch. Good stop by Odin Lynch. Good defending to Sean Bonfield. Out in front of the stand here. Good ball to Seamus Boland. In front of the stand. Halfway line. He's surrounded. Good stop by Seamus Boland. Inside to Michael Adam. But intercepted by the fullback for the. He gets the belt on his shoulder. Line ball to Naomh Eoin. Line ball to Naomh Eoin. It's been overturned. It's a free to Eire. Sorry, the referee overruled the linesman. Free to Eire. David Russell for Eire. Ball down to the corner. Ball inside to Sean O'Mara has the ball. Good stop by Sean O'Mara. Cuts inside Sean Bonfield. Well defended by Sean Bonfield. Keeps inside. Doesn't foul him. Good stop by Sean Bonfield. The wing back Cathal Lynch. Trying to cut inside Pagini. Cathal Lynch has the ball. He's surrounded by 3 players. Sean O'Mara. For Eire 45 yards out. The substitute there, Gary Walsh. To Paddy Guilfoyle. The second half, first half substitute. Paddy Guilfoyle burst to 14 yards out. Takes a shot. Good score by Paddy Guilfoyle. Another score for Eire. So the score is now they've won 2-6. Eire 11 points. And it's only a 1-point game. And Eire must have got a serious talking at half time because they're coming out all guns blazing. Quick time check. 9 minutes gone in the second half. And they've won 2-6. Eire 11 points. So Eire can start it very strong in the second half. And again, the substitutes in the first half are making a huge difference. Paddy Guilfoyle especially. Kick up with John Keating maybe on from the stand. Ball slipped and out over the sideline. Just didn't click probably with it. Line ball to Eire here in front of the stand, 45 metres out. Paddy Guilfoyle. What's he going to do? He's looking for someone. He takes a shot. The ball breaks inside and Patrick Foley wins the ball. But it shows his experience. Gets the belt to his shoulder. Well done, Patrick Foley. Works it up to the wing back Odin Lynch. Niall Bonfield plays it across to the other midfielder, wing back Douglas Lynch. Douglas Lynch has the ball. In the D, he's fouled, he's play on. Gerard Lynch has the ball, Gerard Lynch loses the ball. 2 Naomh Eoin players all played the ball, they lost it, and Eire have turned it over. The Eire wing back working the ball out. Eire on their own 45-metre line to Paddy Guilfoyle again, has made a huge impact in the game. Paddy Guilfoyle crosses the halfway line. Good hand pass inside by Paddy Guilfoyle. Is that Colin Walters? No, Sean O'Mara was races out for it. Sean O'Mara's pulled as he's right now. Play on, Pagini's tackling him. Good ball inside to Danny Griffin. Good ball inside to Sean O'Mara. On the edge of the D, he's surrounded. Play on. Number 13 for Eire with the ball, Colin Reedy. David Russell, Eire keeping possession, passing the ball around the wing back, Cathal Lynch. Cathal Lynch has the ball. Is that Brian Shannon, the full forward? Goes past Conor Devlin. Brian Shannon keeping possession. They're trying to work the free. Good defending by Naomh Eoin across the field to the wing back there, Cathal Lynch. Dangerous ball by Cathal Lynch in the wing. And that goes over the bar by Cathal Lynch, and the sides are level. What a score with the wing back there, Cathal Lynch. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-6, Eire 12 points, and Eire have drawn level. Quick kick out with the Naomh Eoin goalkeeper to Conor Devlin, the full back. But the referee is not happy. He's not ready, he's not happy. He'll have to go back. Time check, 11 minutes gone in the second half. Naomh Eoin 2-6, Eire 12 points, and Eire have dominated the early stages of the second half. The sides are level. The fat is in the fire, as the man says now. So the goalkeeper from Naomh Eoin, John Keating, now vitally important in Naomh Eoin get possession of this ball and try and walk the ball up the field and get a few scores. Naomh Eoin 2-6, Eire 12 points. This is John Jones. He's looking up. Or is he just going to give it plenty welly? John Keating, good high ball up to the far offside the field, maybe 45 yards out. The ball breaks again. Paddy Guilfoyle knocks it down. That David Russell. He loses the ball. It goes over the sideline. Line ball to Naomh Eoin. Naomh Eoin with the ball. Across the substitute there, Conor Magna for Naomh Eoin. Out in the middle of the field. Conor Magna does good. Kicks the ball across the field. The ball breaks inside and Eire well on top down the centre. The centre back for Eire has the ball, Cathal Darcy. Still has the ball, Cathal Darcy. Good ball into the corner. Sean O'Mara race out for it. He wins the ball, push in the back, a free into Eire. And Sean Bonfield just give a slight push in the back, and that's what the referee called it. So this is about maybe 25-30 yards out. Sean O'Mara, it's in left and right hand side of the goals, will shoot it right for the kick out. This will be a good kick if he puts it over the bar. Sean O'Mara played senior football with Eire a number of years ago. Here comes Sean O'Mara. He's going to go for the score. The sides are level. And it will be a vital score for Eire if he gets it. He steals a few yards. Good kick for Sean O'Mara, but he kicks it wide to the right and wide. So again, the sides are level here. Naomh Eoin 2-6, Eire 12 points, 12 minutes into the second half. Nothing between the teams. John Keating Eire goalkeeper. There's real tension in the game now. This county final is going to be fought out to the bitter end. They've won 2-6, Eire 12 points. Here he comes now. Is he going to know? I think he's going to go long. Kicks out with John Cave. Great kick out to the middle of the field. Up they go. Conor Downs breaks the ball. And Eire go onto all the breaks. Good ball inside again to John. To Fergal Brennan. Good ball inside. The wing back there for Eire because they're Ulton Shields. Good ball across the field to Sean O'Mara again, showing his experience against Sean Bunfill. Sean O'Mara plays across to Paddy Guilfoyle for Eire. Paddy Gill, what's he going to do? Number 17 for Eire with a shot. Over the bar, and number 17 there, Gary Watt, has given Eire the lead. So it's Eire 13 points, they've won 2-6, and Eire have dominated the early stage of the second half. Now they've won are going to be under pressure. They're a point down, is Eire 13, they've won 2-6, quick shot out to Conor Devlin, the full back. They've changed tactics, working the ball shot to Pagini. Eire are putting fierce pressure on. Niall Bonfield back in his own half backline. Well done by Niall Bonfield. Puts the hat middle of the field. Hand pass the ball in front to Patrick Foley. Puts the side Patrick Foley. Well done by Patrick Foley. Gets his foot in. The ball breaks and Eire win the possession in the middle of the field. It's all Eire. Number 17, Gary Watt, got the last score. But intercepted by Conor Downs in the middle of the field. Good ball inside to the substitute Conor Magner. Low ball inside in front to Gerard Lynch. Gerard Lynch, well done by Gerard Lynch. But the ball breaks unlucky there. And the Eire wing back has the ball there. Cathal Lynch walks up the field. Still going. And he's still going past 2-3 players. Great stuff by Cathal Lynch. Ball into the corner forward. Well done by Sean Bonfield. Out in front this time. Wins the ball clean. Good defending by Sean Bonfield. That's why he played defending. But unfortunately he loses the ball. I spoke too soon. Paddy Guilfoyle has a chance. Is it a free? No. Play on. The ball loses. Is that Declan Canary? Wins. Good stop by the corner back. Back to the goalkeepers. No. Back to the full back. Centre back Pagini. Across the field to Niall Bonfield. Eire leading by a point. Eire 13. They've won 2-6. Niall Bonfield beats his man. Beats the second fella. Oh, the referee pulls him back. He should have played advantage. He was gone clear. The whole area was in front of him, but the referee has pulled him back. Just had the whistle blown. Unfortunate there for Niall Bonfield. Great stuff by Niall Bonfield. He's not happy with that. I wouldn't blame him. He was gone clear. But he keep possession. Back to Conor Devlin. Livorno had to settle down again. They're a point down, but they're well in this game. They're well capable. Just keep the possession and keep control. Good stuff again back to Niall Bonfield in the middle of the field. And pass across to Gavin Magner. Number 12 there from at the ball for Eire. He has the ball. Gavin is slowing the ball down the middle of the field. He's around. He's pulled his driver. He's playing advantage. Gavin Magner has the ball. To Gerard Lynch. Gerard Lynch has it. 45 is out. Gerard Lynch. Low ball into the corner. Michael Ledan has the ball. Michael turns on his man. Cuts him inside. He's going to give it to Conor Downs. What's Michael Ledan going to do with it? He's around. Good stuff, but Michael still has it on Michael Ledan. He's surrounded by 3-4 players. He loses the ball. Conor Downs. That has to be free. No, it's not. Conor Downs has it. He's getting no free. Conor Downs. Eventually Conor Downs wins the free. I think he got about 4 frees there, but fair play to Conor Downs. He got 3 or 4 bangs. This is a chance for Naomh Eoin to level the score. Okay, just a quick time check. 15 minutes gone in the second half. Seamus Boland, a vital free, 21 yards out, straight in front of the goals to level the tie. Off his hand now. This is a vital free for Naomh Eoin. Here comes Seamus. He kicks it. It looks good. Over the bar, and the sides are level. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-7, Eire 13 points, and we have 16 minutes gone in the second half. There's nothing in this game. A vital score there for Naomh Eoin after Eire dominated the early stages. So we're back level again. And it's the Eire goalkeeper Paddy Honan. Good to kick out. Naomh Eoin 2-7, Eire 13 points. Paddy Honan kicks it out to the middle of the field. Niall Bonfield, great catch by Bonfield. Conor Downs has it. Well won by Conor Downs. Back to Seamus Boland. Ball is blocked. Seamus Boland has it again. Goes across his man, 45 yards out. He pulled his drag. Conor Downs picks it up. Seamus Boland. What's the referee going to do? We went a hot ball at it. Hot ball at it. Seamus Boland was looking for the free in, but the referee's giving a hot ball. So who's in for the hop? We're getting ready with Paddy and Gavin Magner and David Russell. The hot ball. Front of the Eire goal. David Russell wins it. Conor Magner, ball breaks. Free in. Free into Eire. David Russell must have touched the ball on the ground. So it's a free. It's about just outside the D. We're talking maybe 25-30 yards out, and Seamus Boland again. A chance now to go ahead. Much the same angle as the last one. Slightly to the left. Will suit it right for the kicker. Here's Seamus Boland. Here goes the whistle. Seamus steadying himself. Kick by Seamus, gone to the right and wide. Seamus will be disappointed with that. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-7, Eire 13 points, 17 minutes gone in the second half. But Naomh Eoin are starting to get back into the game. The sides are level. They have weathered the storm by Eire, and now it's all to play for. So Paddy Honan, Eire goalkeeper, he's ready to come. Put the kick out. Off the field. Patrick Foley's under, breaks the ball. Well done by Patrick Foley to Michael Ledan. Michael Ledan wins it. Keeps with good ball across the field. Who wins this? Seamus Boland, 45 yards out. Seamus takes a good kick, right foot kick, and he's dragged it to the left and wide. Fortunately for Seamus, but Naomh Eoin, even though they kicked a few wides, they've got control of the game again, which is a good sign. So the sides are still level. Naomh Eoin 2-7, Eire 13 points. We have a time check, 18 minutes gone in the second half. We're now getting down to the championship minutes. Who will become the clear 2017 Junior A champions? The sides are level. Eire goalkeeper Paddy Honan kicks it out to the middle of the field. Conor Ramsden breaks the ball. The centre back for Eire has the ball. Cathal Darcy. Good stuff by Cathal Darcy. Plays to the wing back there. Ulton Shields. Great game to the Ulton Shields. Goes up to the 45 of Naomh Eoin. Keeps possession. Back to Paddy Guilfoyle. Paddy Guilfoyle has the ball. And passes inside that to Sean O'Mara. Sean O'Mara has the ball. Surrounded by 3 players. It's a free in by Sean O'Mara. So it's a free in by Eire. It's about maybe, it's a tough angle to left inside the goals. It's about maybe 35 yards out. Is that Sean O'Mara going to take that free? Sides are level. A vital free for Eire. Could just give them the lead. Here is Sean O'Mara. Just waiting for the referee. Sean O'Mara, he's right off his hand. Will score a high kick. Over the bar by Sean O'Mara, and Eire have retaken the lead. So it's Eire 14 points, Naomh Eoin 2-7. Time check, 19 minutes gone. Eire up by point 14 to 2-7. And now the Naomh Eoin players are running short. Eire are shoving up and they're leaving no one loose. He has to go along. Eire up by point 14 points and Naomh Eoin 2-7. John Keating, he has to go along. He kicks it out to the middle of the field. The ball breaks. And it's the centre back midfield again, Danny Griffin. Great second half, Danny Griffin. Keeps possession back to Paddy Guilfoyle. Good ball across to the wing back there, Cathal Lynch. And middle of the field, the far offside the field. Cuts and cried his man, number 17 there, Gary Walsh for Eire. Back to Paddy Guilfoyle. Paddy's plenty of room in front of him. Down on the far offside the field, past the 45. Puts past 2 men. Dangerous ball inside. To Griffin. Pulls in the ball, a chance of a score for that's Sean O'Mara. He fumbles it. It's a free. Declan Canada, good stuff by the cornerback from Naomh Eoin. Patrick Foley gets a hard tackle. Play on. Patrick Foley, left foot kick in front of the stands here. Does it go inside? No. Gerard Lynch wins the ball. Good stuff by Gerard Lynch. Keeps possession. Declan Canada, the cornerback from Naomh Eoin, will work on inside. Keep possession. Number 22, the Conor Magner. Outside to Niall Bonfill. Maybe 45 yards out in the far outside the field. Niall Bonfill, throw the hand once. Cutting his man. Looking up. Takes a shot by Niall Bonfill. Good high ball. Unfortunately, he's kicked it to the left and wide. So it's Naomh Eoin, Eire side leading by 1 point, 14 points to Naomh Eoin 2-7. Quick time check again, 21 minutes gone. We're now to the last 9 minutes of the second half of the county final. Eire have a 1 point lead, 14 points to 2-7. Now we're ready to go now. The referee is he ready? The Eire goalkeeper is now taking his time. He's leading by a point, so he's in no rush. He kicks it out to the far outside of the field, maybe 40 yards out. The ball breaks. Paddy Guilfoyle wins it again for Eire. No, he touches on the ground. What's the free? It's a free to Eire. Free to Eire. That'll suit Eire. Back to Paddy Guilfoyle. Huge impact in the game since he came on the sub. Danny Griffin in the middle of the field. No, he was taken too quick. Is it a hot ball? He's taking the wrong spot. No, he's taking the wrong spot. So David Russell for Eire. He keeps possession. He kicks it back. Keeping possession to the centre back there for Eire. Cathal Darcy. Is that Danny Griffin has the ball in the middle of the field for Eire. Eire a point up, keeping possession. Danny Griffin, surrounded. Kicks the field to the corner back there, Rory Brennan. Middle of the field, right in the middle of the field. Cut across the middle of the field, Conor Magner. 45 yards out. Dangerous ball inside to the number 10 there, Fergal Brennan. He's surrounded with 3 players. What's Fergal Brennan going to do with it? Is that Paddy Guilfoyle? He looks hand pass across to the number 5, the wing back for Eire. Number 5, but he just kicks it to the right and wide. Cathal Lynch. So again, it's Eire 14 points, Naomh Eoin 2-7. And now Naomh Eoin are rushing the kick outs down to the last 22 minutes gone in the second half. Every position now is vital. A quick kick out to the cornerback, Sean Bunfield. And his own 14-metre line. Cuts across his man. Well done by Sean Bunfield. Keeps position. Sean Bunfield keeps position across to Conor Tevlin. Full back for Naomh Eoin. Good ball inside to Gavin Magner. Middle of the field. Gavin Magner is held up. Keeps position. Niall Bunfield takes a bit of a shoulder. Is that a free? A free to Naomh Eoin, their own 45-metre line. Naomh Eoin a point down. Conor Downs in the middle of the field wins the ball. Good stuff by Conor. Oh, intercepted by the Eire. Lost the ball. The Eire wing back across to number 13 for Eire there. Colin Reedy. Hand pass inside to Sean O'Mara. Good ball inside. Conor Tevlin is there for Eire. And Naomh Eoin. Good defender by Conor Tevlin from Naomh Eoin. Wins the ball. Is that a free out? No. Declan Kennelly has the ball for Eire. The ball breaks. It's a free out. Good stuff. Good defender by Naomh Eoin. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-7. Eire 14 points. Sean Bunfield walking the ball out. Naomh Eoin a point down. They have to keep possession. Look for the ball. Good ball inside to Conor Downs in the middle of the field. Well done by Conor. Fist the ball in front of the stand here. Michael Ledan wins the ball. Good stuff by Michael Ledan. Takes his man on. Takes David Russell on. He's pulled, he's dragged. Has to free. Free into Naomh Eoin. What's the referee going to do? He's going to be quick. He's not been allowed to take it quick. David Russell showing all his experience slowing down the game. Michael Ledan on the 45-metre line in front of the stand. It's a very telling. He won't go for a score and he's going to go short. He goes short, keep position, kicks the ball across the field. He's at Gavin Magner. 45 yards out. Gavin Magner. What's he going to do? Hand pass to Niall Bunfield. Chance of a score for Niall Bunfield. 21 yards out. With right foot kick. Sends a dummy. Kicks the right foot shot. Niall Bunfield. It's gone to the right and wide. Oh, an opportunity there. So Eire still lead by 14 points to 2-7. The Eire goalkeeper is taking his time. 24 minutes gone in the second half. 6 minutes of normal time left. Eire up by points. 14 points to 2-7. And the Eire goalkeeper is trying to wind down the clock. He's in no rush. So again, Eire 14, Naomh Eoin 2-7. And there's a substitute going to come on. We're just waiting now. And the second half substitute, Conor Magner, is telling the referee that the goalkeeper is wasting time. But I'm sure all his time will be added on. Now, next key out in position is vital. Eire 14, Naomh Eoin 2-7. We're down to the last 5 minutes of normal time. County Junior A football final. And he's still wasting time. And the Naomh Eoin players are not happy. And the referee's not happy either. He's gone in. He's having a word with him. He's going to kick it this time. Out to the far outside the field. Up it goes. The wing back there has the ball, wins the mark. Douglas Lynch wins the mark. Good ball inside to Niall Bunfield. 45, cuts down the centre. Good stop by Niall Bunfield. 21 yards out. Chance of a score for Niall Bunfield. Fisted over the bar and the sides are level. Good point by Niall Bunfield. Won the ball by Douglas Lynch. Won the mark. Walked into Niall Bunfield. So it's Naomh Eoin 2-8. Eire 14 points. The sides are level. And Niall Bunfield got a bang there. He's down with a cramp. So time check. 26 minutes gone in the second half. Sides are level. Naomh Eoin 2-8. Eire 14 points. And Bunfield a bit of cramp. Great work right in the second half today. So we're down to the last 4 minutes of normal time. There will be injury time to play in this match. Just down to the referee. So it's all to play for. It's Naomh Eoin 2-8, Eire 14 points. And Niall Bunfield is okay. He's up, gets a drink of water. So we have 4 minutes of normal time to play. Close in time. The sides are dead level. Who's going to win this County Junior A Football Championship final? The goalie kicks out to the far outside the field and he kicks out over the sideline, does he? He does. A line ball to Naomh Eoin. Number 21 for Naomh Eoin is on the field. That Dermot Keating is on. Looks like Dermot Keating to me. He's going to give it to Niall Bunfield now. Sides are level now. 40 on the 45-metre line. A line ball to Naomh Eoin, the far outside the field. Possession is king. You keep possession at all costs. Goes short to the end of the ball. He gives it away just as I said it. The wing back, Ulton Shields intercepts it. And the centre back for Cathal Darcy. Eire wins it. Middle of the field, Cathal Darcy. What's he going to do? Good ball into the corner. Cathal Darcy to the full forward there. That Brian Shannon has the ball. Left foot kick. 21 yards out. Brian Shannon takes a kick. High. Breaks across the square. Dangerous ball. The ball breaks. Who has it? Is that Conor Tevlin? Or Pagani, the captain? Wins out and kicks out to Conor Tevlin, the full back. The sides are level. Conor Tevlin. Hand pass the ball across to Niall Bunfield, his own half back line. Niall Bunfield keeps possession. Across the Dermot Keating for the second half substitution. And the ball is intercepted. Dermot Keating lose possession. Eire attacking, 45 yards out. Is that Gary Ward for Eire has the ball. The wing back there, number 7 there, Ultimate Shields, a great game for Eire. David Russell. Number 10 there for Eire, Fergal Brennan. My ball inside, well won by Declan Canary. Great stop with Declan Canary, the cornerback. How about it, Sean Bonfield? The ball breaks to Seamus Boland in the field. Well done by Seamus Boland. Kicks the ball across to Michael Adan. But 50 yards out. Pinderung looks up into the corner. Kicks position across to Seamus Boland, 45 yards out. Seamus cuts inside his man. Chance for score by Seamus Boland. Looks good, but unfortunately just short. The goal intercepted. The ball breaks. Back to Michael Adan again. Chance for score for Naomh Eoin. Naomh Eoin has it. Michael Adan. And Michael Adan sticks in the net. Is that the winning score for Naomh Eoin? Another goal for Naomh Eoin. Michael Dan, his second goal of the match. Great stuff for Naomh Eoin. Naomh Eoin 3-8, Eire 14 points. In the last minute of the game, interception. Seamus Boland kicked the ball in. The goalie for Naomh Eoin, Eire fumbled the ball. Paddy Hole and Michael Dan, shortly experienced, intercepted, stuck on the net. Naomh Eoin 3-8, Eire 14 points. Conor Downs wins the ball in the middle of the field. Looks up, left foot kick by Conor Downs. Is this the insurance score by Conor Downs? It's going to the left, and it's just gone wide. So it's Naomh Eoin 3-8, Eire 14 points. Naomh Eoin winning by goal. Centre back for Eire has the ball now, Cathal Darcy. Eire now under pressure, they're 3 points down. Eire have the ball, they don't have back line. So that's the centre back there, that's Cathal Darcy has the ball. Across the field, number 10 there has the ball, Fergal Brennan for Eire. Fergal Brennan. Surrounded by Pagini. Naomh Eoin defending for all their life. Oh, it's a free. Harsh free there on the 45-yard line out on the far sideline. This is the last chance for Eire. Paddy Guilfoyle. We're down to the closing minutes of the game. Paddy Guilfoyle goes backward, keeping possession. All the Naomh Eoin players back defending. That's the cornerback for Eire, Rory Brennan. Across to the wing back, Cathal Lynch. All the Naomh Eoin players back defending. They're 3 points up. Cathal Lynch cuts inside his man. Dangerous ball. Conor Devlin pulls him down. He got instructions from the sideline and he pulls him down. And that's the free. That could be a black card. Hold on. I think the shot with the full forward. Brian Shannon. Quick free. And it goes over the bar. Over the bar from Brian Shannon. The referee allowed the quick free. So it's Naomh Eoin 3-8. Eire 15 points. We're almost at the end of the game. We're in injury time. Injury time now. So it's Naomh Eoin 3-8. Eire 15 points. 2-point game. What's the referee going to do? Is a man down injured? Eire man's down injured. We're in injury time. Naomh Eoin 3-8. Eire 15 points. Kick out by John Keating. Vital possession now. What's going to happen? In injury time for the game, the County Junior A football final. John Keating. Here comes John with the kick out. Good high kick out. It's all over and the referee blows the final whistle. Fergal Gray and Naomh Eoin are the County Junior A football champions. 2017 County Junior A champions and a score of 3-8 to 15 points. Great celebrations here in front of the stand. David Russell, the manager. Seamus Boland. Martin Downs, the chairman of the club. Great celebration. Michael Dan, his 4th county championship medal. Great stuff by David Russell. And the Naomh Eoin mentors and supporters or substitutes come onto the field. They're all distraught. Really a great game of football. Final score, Naomh Eoin 3-8, Eire 15 points.